Welcome everyone to Stella Live. Were you dancing like Katie and I? Because I could totally see you dancing. So welcome. We are here to share the Stella mission, which is helps female founders get venture ready and close the gap for funding. Very simple and very succinct, but super powerful. So I'm happy to be here. My name is Marissa Callie, the Director of Events, and I have Katie here with me. Why don't you introduce yourself, Katie?
Yeah, I'm Katie Sweeney, and I am the Director of Marketing here at Stella.
Yay! New faces. We're going to try to do more lives to engage with our community, but also the Stella community at large and give updates. So before we actually get into the meat of what we want to talk about, I want to, if you see on the screen, you see our slogans for this year's Women's Venture Summit, which is be fearless, be bold, take risks, and invest. And so our be bold tip of the day is to stop hesitating and take action. And I think this can apply, Katie. I'm sure you've had it even just today. This happens a lot with female founders, but just women in business in general. So that's something that we want to make sure we share with you and remind you all. Maybe you needed that reminder today. So
yes, I definitely know I did, for sure.
Yeah. And I talked to, people yesterday in our co-working session, and I've talked to people out in the community, and it's almost like we need to remind ourselves constantly of these things because we have these great ideas, but we don't take action, or we're hesitant for whatever reason. So let's change that together. So
yes,
our quick be bold tip of the day, and we hope to share more of that as we go along. So Katie, I want to talk all about the Women's Venture Summit, which you saw a recap video from Women's Venture Summit last year, which I did not have the pleasure of attending, but I'm looking forward to attending this year. And we're going to talk about speakers. So go ahead, Katie. I will hand it off to you for a second.
Yeah, so I'm in the same boat with you, Marissa. I was not there last year, but I'm definitely looking forward to this year, and especially because you and I get to plan. Like, it's cool to see behind the scenes and everything. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. But for your question on who we're looking for to apply, is that we're on a hunt with a range of exceptional individuals. So if you're a thought leader, someone who challenges the status quo and inspires others to think differently, if you're a storyteller, if you master of weaving narratives that captive and resonate with our audience, seasoned entrepreneur, maybe somebody who has tested those waters and you're conquering the entrepreneurial landscape. Like, we want those kind of people. If you're a visionary, futurist, trailblazers, who can peek into the crystal ball and shape mind-blowing insights, like, yes, like, we need those. If you're a C-level executive or an experienced mind moderator or a panelist, we're definitely looking for anything that's going to help these female leaders get to where they would like to be in their business. So if you're interested in any of that, please apply.
Yes, I think there is, there's a lot of different people you mentioned in there, but from a standpoint of being a speaker and I think a lot of people think that they may not be worthy enough to be a speaker. So we definitely want, if you are a keynote speaker, we're looking for those, but also, people that feel like they can challenge the status quo with different ideas. I think we're so used to using the same speakers over and over. So if you feel like this might be your year to speak, go ahead and apply, because we're
I'm
definitely,
apply.
yeah, I know I set an intention earlier this year to do more speaking engagements. Just I'm usually behind the scenes, so I think I can be a testament to that I did it and I got accepted, and it's like a really good feeling to like just start your speaker journey. And you never know that this audience would be fully supportive. It's such a great community to be involved with. So if you're thinking
Absolutely.
about it, it's definitely worth it. And let me put the speaker
Them in.
in the chat. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. It should come up, or it'll be also in the comments. But you can go to Women's Venture Summit and click on speaker, and you can, let me just put that there. I mean, you can read it off the screen, but just want to make sure it's there. So yeah, anything else we want to talk about speakers? Oh yeah, the applications, they close on June 6th. So you have some time. It's a pretty the application can be daunting, but I think it's probably best to fill it out from your desktop, and this is just your reminder to go ahead and fill
Get
that
it
out
done.
and share it with someone you think. And it is a Women's Venture Summit, but we also welcome men who come in and support our women founders. So if you're a man and want to go ahead and speak to our women founders in the community, then that's also open. So we don't just have women speakers, but that would be great if we could have all women. You never know. So
never know.
Yeah. So on that front, let's talk about the next thing that we want to talk about for Women's Venture Summit. It's sponsors. And with that, we're going to bring on our peer and good friend and CEO of Stella. So let's get ready to welcome Flossie Hall. Yay!
Yeah, it is so exciting.
Yes. So Flossie, we need you to do an actual intro of who you are.
Hello, everyone. I am Flossie Hall. I am the CEO currently here at Stella. I've been a part of the Stella organization for almost a decade in various capacities, from recipient of services to mentorship to volunteer to independent contractor to chief programs officer to all the things. So Stella is in my blood at this point as an entrepreneur. So I'm so excited to have you ladies here and talk about Venture Summit.
Yes. So we just talked about speakers, and we'll hopefully get a lot more interesting people. But why don't you give us an update on sponsors?
Sponsorship is my jam. We can't do what we do here at Stella without our great sponsors. We are a certified nonprofit of 501c3. So everything that we do here at Stella requires donations and funding to fund the thousands of founders that we're supporting all over the globe to start and scale their businesses and close that venture gap and get them funded. So currently we already have some incredible sponsors on board. We have Cooley and the Impact Seat, Kenobi Martins. We have so many wonderful sponsors coming in from last year and some new ones. We have Holland and Knight donating some services. She Invests. I would love for more sponsors to step up to the table in many ways. And there's a couple of ways that you can sponsor here at Venture Summit or at Stella overall if you want to support the work we do all year. You can sponsor monetarily and come and sponsor a cabana at the Venture Summit. You could sponsor our after party if you want to do that. You could sponsor the selfie station if that's where you want to be. You could sponsor some keynotes or our due diligence or a kickoff party or our private investor dinner. There's lots of ways for you to come in and engage with our audience, which is about half founders and half funders. So if you're looking to get in front of a few hundred of the nation's leading funders and founders, Venture Summit's where it's at. You can also donate in-kind services and products. I know so many of you have products, and we have great swag bags. We have digital swag. So please feel free to donate various products or services as well to include in those things. So contact me. We're going to drop a link if you're interested, and I'll be in touch. So come support the great things we're doing. This is the 10th year of Venture Summit. It's so exciting.
I think it's super important to mention that it's the 10th year because, you know, any event going to 10 years is such a milestone. And I think it'll be such an amazing experience now that we have a little bit more focus on the event. And it's all about, you know, being fearless and being bold. So I'm excited.
And we have some great things going on. It'll be at the Cooley offices in San Diego. So a huge thank you to our sponsors at Cooley for donating their lovely space. We have a huge courtyard area. We're going to be utilizing Joya next door. So there's going to be so much fun and exhibition.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, there's so much fun. I'm super excited. It's going to be a good, what do you call your 10th year? What is that called in anniversaries? Is that the silver year? We should have looked that up prior.
Gold year?
Yeah.
I guess.
The golden year.
Ooh,
well, that's cool.
Yeah. Maybe we should all bedazzle and gold out our outfits for our 10th year. We'll get back to you on the next live and let you know what we're all wearing.
Yes, for sure. Yeah.
Definitely
now
some yellows, but maybe some gold in there.
Blue, gold, and bling. I think.
Bling. I'll go with the bling. I already got the gold. I got the blue wall.
I got gold earrings too. You know, we all got it in us. So yeah, thank you for sharing all the sponsor information. The bit.ly link right there is on the banner, but you can also reach out to any of us to get that link if you are not sure where to find it. It's definitely available, and it's a nice little pretty package. So yeah, I'm excited. Actually, if I wasn't working with this event, I'd be like, I want to sponsor the selfie station just because that's a way to get involved without having such a big undertaking in terms of monetary thing. You know, it's just a nice little thing, and you reach almost all the people that will be attending because everyone wants to take selfies.
Yeah.
Right?
And anyone who was at the selfie station last year, it was like a line to get to that selfie station. You get to do the fun like boomerangs with people. You get to do the photos. You get the digital copies. You get printed copies. Like, it's just fun. Everybody loves a good selfie station.
Yes, for sure. All right. So we do want to talk about leading up to Women's Venture Summit. Thank you. Flossie will drop you back.
Great job, ladies. Sign up, buy tickets. I'll see you in September.
Thanks, Flossie. All right. So thank you, Katie, for reminding me about this. There's so many things going on. I'm so excited about Women's Venture Summit. Just had a conversation.
There's so many things. Yes. Our brains are just discombobulated.
Yes. So part of Women's Venture Summit is the Women's Fast Pitch Competition. So what is that? It's basic what it says, Women's Fast Pitch. This year we're doing a regional competition. So we're going to have 4 different competitions. You're going to 5, right? Oh, 5. That's right. 5 weeks in August.
5 weeks in August. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. So yesterday or 2 days, was it yesterday? I don't know, 2 days. The days run together sometimes. I spoke with a founder, Katie, and I think you were in the room, virtual room, where they've got into the ecosystem. They have so much information. It's too overloaded, but they don't think about getting into that next phase of fast pitch because they feel like they have to get all their pieces before they're ready to present. And honestly, you know, I've been in the startup ecosystem for a while, and a lot of times it's about tackling that fear and like just taking action. Like we talked about, being bold. This woman, you know, I don't want to shout her out specifically, but she had, you know, just so many things going on and like knew like where the priorities
were. She had all
were.
the pieces. Yeah, she had all the pieces. She just didn't know what to ask for.
What was
next? You know, her product's not fully finished, so she didn't want to say in her pitch, buy my product. It's like, well, it's not necessarily about getting these people to buy your product. It's getting them to invest in you, in
Right.
your company, and getting you the help that you need to get you to where you want to be. It's not
Right.
about having it fully there, and it's getting you to that point sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know about you, but I watch Shark Tank all the time, and it is very much like that. There might be someone who's already doing sales, does a ton of sales, but they want to ramp up, and they need this extra person to help them figure out that aspect of their startup and their business. They could be super successful, but they want to take it to the next level, or they don't know how to start selling because they're stuck on the actual production of a product, or they need a CTO because they have the idea, they've already done the stories, the journey, but they need someone that they can trust in building their app, or the MVP of their app, if they're building an app or a web application or whatever it is. But yeah, I think when taking it back to Women's Fast Pitch, the reason why we suggest this is because, one, you get access to many different mentors that will get you to the next point you need to. You also take that chance and talk about your business. Gives you a little bit more focus on pitching your business versus to the community that's going to listen to it, versus someone that you might be having a conversation with at the coffee shop who's not really invested in women businesses or startup businesses, which sometimes you can get lost. So the fast pitch competition, I think, is a super awesome opportunity for people to get to the next level. Just some criteria for that. I want to make sure that this is clear. The female founder must have formed an entity by June 1. So you have to have some formal entity of your business by June 1. The company cannot have already raised over $10 million in funding. It can be anything, at least 18 years of age, obviously for legal reasons. And they must be a registered corporation, LLC, or sole proprietorship in the United States. And the business can be majority women owned, so 51% or more. So if you have someone in your business who's 51% and you want to have them pitch the business to the community, then that would be the reason. Yes, like you said, Katie, applications are already open May 1st. They close on, what's the day?
June
that they
16th.
close? June 16th. Okay, so you got less than a month. And yeah, I want to make sure we put the link up there. I did not add the link to the banner. So
okay, while you do that, I'll go ahead and talk about some the prize that you would get if you do win Venture Summit. So it is a $200,000 investment and prize package. So that includes a $10,000 minimum investment from She Invest, which is an awesome sponsor of ours, and then it's $150,000 to $200,000 in services from experts, including legal, financial, marketing, graphic design, and as well as subscriptions to several yearly services. So it definitely is something that's going to help boost that business, get you going, or for you to continue to grow and get you started. And as Marissa said, that they do close on the 16th, so you need to get them in here and get it done. And I know the application process is a little lengthy, and you have to be a Stella member right now. So make sure you join the community, and that way, when you join the community too, you get access to all of what Stella has to offer, not only just the fast pitch applications, but all of our education and mentoring and coming to co-working and things like that. Like, so many great benefits from Stella, not only with Women's Fast Pitch, but just the community in general. So join that community, just get all the education, sign up for Fast Pitch and before June 16th, and we will see you then.
Yes. Thank you. Katie. I appreciate that. Sometimes you got to remind people about all the things, and
it's so great.
The dates. So many
Yes.
dates.
So many.
All right. So yes, apply by June 16th. If you have any questions about Women's Fast Pitch, you're definitely welcome to visit the website, which is womensventuresummit.com, and then click on contact us. Katie and I are also on LinkedIn, and we're pretty much connected. So if you have any specific questions about Women's Fast Pitch, then definitely reach out to us directly. So yeah, I'm going to bring Flossie back up if she's available to go ahead and do the recap. You're muted. You're muted.
Glad I'm still paying attention.
Yeah, no, thank you for I was looking at you in the backstage and I was like, I wonder if she's ready. So yeah, recapping today, we have Women's Venture Summit, we have Women's Fast Pitch that leads into that. A lot of exciting things happening at Stella. So if there's not any questions, I can't
apply
see.
for Fast Pitch, buy tickets for Venture Summit, sponsor Venture Summit, join us at Venture Summit, volunteer. We need volunteers.
Oh yeah.
We need
Speakers.
exhibitors, come showcase, donate some in-kind products or services. There's so many ways to be involved. And those are just two of the big things we have going on at Stella. So come hang out with us. I think that's the best part. Come see all of us lovely ladies in San Diego in September.
Which is amazing. So I think that wraps it up. We obviously we'll add all the links and any necessary information in the notes. And obviously I'm going to play the recap video one time.
I love it. You can play it as many times as you want. It's so good. Watch and look at how fun last year was. And this year's just going to be bigger and better. Yes,
I agree. So a reminder, be bold, take risks, invest in yourself. And we hope to see you in San Diego.
Bye.
Bye.